We'll ask the question, is Big Society neutral? Is it just a brand that anything can fit into or not? Talk particularly then about rural communities and some of the problems that rural communities have in relation to Big Society. Talk too about deprived communities and how very often it appears so far that it's middle classes that are involved in this agenda rather than necessarily deprived communities, but that very often they're actually there getting on with it irrespective of the branding and so on. We then talked a little bit about not needing to sort of go with the brand necessarily, and what does our Big Society model look like. And we talked about a series of questions or tests, if you like, that we could apply to something that wanted to call itself Big Society, with regard, to try and test its value, so to speak. And we talked about which people are involved, what things are they doing, for what purpose, with what resources are they addressing them. But we also thought it's quite important to actually bring a notion of power and how power is shifting or being shifted. Often this agenda purports to be giving power to communities, but again the question is which communities, what kind of power, and so on. So I think the two practical things that we've taken away, or we're planning to take away, is the need, in some respects, through Big Society in the North network, or somehow to kind of create a network of people who almost want to sit outside of the tent, not call themselves Big Society, but critique it in a constructive way. So we're not pouring cold water on many good things that could come out of it, but at the same time we're keeping a distance, we're wanting to talk about, if you like, some of the policy issues around it, and also to perhaps work up some of these questions or tests that we might want to put together. So we'll have a think about how we might go about doing that. Is that okay, Jim?
Thanks, Ed.